Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be watching a Jurassic World Rebirth, a cinematic abortion. Those are some big words right there. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what this guy, the critical drinker, thinks. And yeah, let's get into it and investigate.
If ever there was a perfect example of Hollywood's ability to take a great concept and slowly run it into the ground with endless cash grab sequels, it's got to be Jurassic Park.
Yeah, no, this latest movie, in my opinion, was one of the most unneeded movies ever. They could have just killed off the remaining dinosaurs with, I think it was the gas or whatever it was. But yeah, no, the whole fact that there's another movie, it was not needed.
The original movie was an all-time classic of modern cinema, seamlessly blended together a compelling script full of action, intrigue and wonder, a great cast of characters who actually made smart decisions and acted like real human beings.
Yeah, nothing bugs me more in movies than when a person is in a bad situation and they just do all the stupidest things.
Cutting-edge visuals and a story that dealt with thought-provoking ideas like the power and danger of science gone wrong, man's attempts to play God, and nature's ability
People already play God. They were really messing with genetics.
to fight back. It was one of the first movies that I ever saw in the cinema, and probably the only film I went back to rewatch multiple times.
Chat, what movies have you gone to the cinema to watch and you ended up watching again? Just because you enjoyed it so much.
Say all this because if you ever want to experience the kind of cinematic whiplash that will leave you paralysed from the neck down, then watch the original Jurassic Park right before going to see Jurassic World Afterbirth, a movie that I can best describe as anti-storytelling.
Anti-storytelling, interesting.
That is one big pile of shit.
Driven by a paper-thin and completely nonsensical plot that takes forever to get going and eventually peters out into the most anticlimactic ending imaginable, a bloated cast of characters with no discernible personalities and nothing even resembling brains or common sense, played by actors who seem to have no idea why they're even in the movie, it's really nothing but a series of goofy, boring, and disappointingly bloodless action scenes that mean nothing, accomplish nothing, and made me feel, well, nothing.
That sounds bad, guys.
Let's get the plot summary over with quickly so that Universal Studios can hit me with yet another frivolous copyright claim that takes a month to resolve.
No, it's pretty sad when there's a bunch of big corps that will try to copyright claim you, regardless of your size. Oh, good job, guys. You literally made a penny from me. Good job.
Seriously, if I ever find the guy at your studio who keeps doing this, I will personally go to his house and shit in places that will leave him confused.
He's gonna shot on the man's pillow. Watch out for that, yeah?
For the rest of his life.
Oh, gee.
Believe that, heads. Anyway, so the
Dude's taking that personally, jeez.
The movie stars an affable-looking Scarlett Johansson as tough mercenary lady who gets recruited by shady corporate guy to lead an off-the-books mission.
Calling it now shady corporate guy. Shady corporate guy is a villain.
To Monster Dinosaur Island, which is deep inside a quarantine zone.
What if they made a movie where the corporate guy seemed suspicious and sus, but he ended up actually being a good guy?
To recover genetic material they can use to create a new wonder drug to treat human heart disease, because dinosaurs apparently don't suffer from heart disease.
No.
What?
Oh shit.
I know the bigger the animal, the less chance they die from cancer. Because I know whales, I believe it was a very low chance for them to die from cancer because the cancer mutates into a different cancer and starts attacking the old cancer, and then that cancer mutates to a different cancer, and they just keep fighting each other until they just sort of die off.
You know why? Because dinosaurs don't
Or so I've heard.
sit on their fat arses all day staring at computer screens while shoveling chemical-laden crap down their fleshy gullets.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Anyway, I
Dude is savage in this video.
digress. To help with the DNA extraction, they're bringing along Science Man, who's an expert in dinosaurs but has
He's gonna die.
never actually seen one in the wilds. Oh yeah, and they charter a boat owned by generic sidekick guy to get them ashore. Things are going just great until they get a distress call from diverse modern family whose sailboat got attacked by water dinosaurs.
Gotta have the diverse cast members, or else you're considered a bigot.
What the fuck were they doing inside the quarantine zone? How did they even manage to get in there without being spotted? What father in his right mind would knowingly take his children into such a dangerous place for no
Yeah, that's a bad father right there.
apparent reason? Just don't think about it too much. So they rescue diverse modern family, but oh no, then they get attacked by the water dinosaurs, which forces them to drive their boat directly onto the rocks and wreck it. Fuck it, just go with it. And for some reason, diverse modern family all jump overboard and get separated from the others for the rest
How?
of the movie. But tough mercenary lady's not about to give up yet and decides to stick to the plan and recover the DNA, then get themselves onto a rescue chopper.
Anyone who says that they wish dinosaurs are still alive or here or whatever, I'm happy they're not. Same with like dragons. Like screw that. Screw that. Human population would be in chaos. We'd be like, we wouldn't even be able to go camping probably, because it'd be like some like mini T-Rex little dinosaur thing, ready to clap our cheeks while we're asleep.
That'll pick them up in 24 hours. Wait, if they have access to a helicopter, why didn't they just use that to get to the island instead? Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, what? Why would, yeah, I feel like the chopper would be the most sense.
But this isn't just any old island, don't you know? It's Monster Dinosaur Island, where they left behind all the genetic freaks that were too scary or dangerous to use in the original theme.
Why wouldn't they just nuke the island? There's like some genetically mutated freaks that this guy just said, and and like what if they all of a sudden somehow got off the island, you know, and then started making mutated freak babies with like 7 types of disabilities.
Park. Wait, wouldn't that mean that their DNA is all corrupted and shit and too dangerous to use in humans? Don't worry about it. Also, why are most of the dinosaurs on the island perfectly normal looking and would have made excellent additions to the park? Don't worry about it. So they get the DNA.
Oh boy. Oh geez. Okay.
And reunite with.
Okay, I haven't watched the movie, by the way. I had no intention to watch the movie. I'm just here because I want to see how bad this movie is, which I figured it was gonna be not very good.
Diverse modern family at an abandoned research base, which is somehow.
You gotta have that pet dinosaur. You gotta, and I'm sure it's gonna like die at the end, and try and make the people sad. So, baby dead. Oh no, baby dinosaur gone. Oh dear.
Is still fully functional after 20 years. Then the Ryan Canellosaurus shows up and eats shady corporate guy, and generic sidekick guy sacrifices himself to let the others escape, but then he turns out to be okay anyway because he survived somehow. How
What? What?
exactly did he manage to get away from the Ryan Canellosaurus? Just don't worry about it. Then they all leave and that's it, that's the movie over.
Everyone in
Wait, what? That's the it?
this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You know, my first thought when
That's what? Okay.
the
Okay.
credits rolled was, what the fuck was the point in this film? I mean, it's basically a bunch of people I don't care about going to a place I'm not particularly interested in to do a thing that doesn't really matter anyway. Then there's all the
Yeah, but dinosaurs.
abandoned plot threads that are introduced but go absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, but dinosaurs.
Like the ancient ruins in the cliffside, or the
Yeah, how did they get there? But it's okay. Dinosaurs.
crashed chopper from a previous expedition, or the traumatic backstory for tough mercenary lady.
She's gotta be tough. Hey, dinosaurs.
It's like the studio came up with the plot by doing a single brainstorming session, taking the first pitch that someone spitballed together and just ran with it. And before anyone jumps in with the old, it's a Jurassic Park movie, drinker, it's not supposed to be smart, argument, fine, I can handle a dumb thrill ride if that's what these movies have devolved into now, but I at least expect it to make some kind of fucking sense. And that's the thing.
I feel like a lot of movies also nowadays don't respect their viewers' intelligence.
This movie doesn't. The plot relies on the most insane contrivances and coincidences just to hold it together. Like, oh my goodness, isn't it convenient that diverse modern family and tough mercenary girl just happened to arrive at the same place at the same time for the finale? Or
What are the odds of that? But hey, there's dinosaurs.
how literally the entire movie is predicated on a Snickers wrapper getting sucked into a fucking air vent. I'm not kidding, by the way, that's literally what kicks off the entire events of this film.
The one time you shouldn't eat a Snickers when you're hangry.
Character motivations meander all over the place with zero explanation, the cast is way too bloated for the plot that sustains them, and the narrative jumps backwards and forwards between diverse modern
He dies.
family and tough mercenary ladies grouped with such massive chunks that you actually start to forget what everyone's doing and why. And I'm not kidding, the diverse modern family are such a bunch of hapless comedy retards that I was actually
Isn't that just typical? Never mind.
rooting for the dinosaurs
Typical Americans.
by the end. The script also can't seem to decide who the main character is. I mean, it should
It's okay if there's a film without an actual main character. You can have multiple people sort of being the main character.
probably be Science Man since he's a more logical and relatable POV
Knew it. Science Man for the W.
character than tough mercenary lady, but I guess Scarlett Johansson's a bigger name, so she's awkwardly shuffled into the top spot instead. The problem
What movies has she been in? Scarlett Johansson. She was in like that one where she can use 100% of her brain.
though is the script can't seem to decide what kind of character she even is. Is she a cold-hearted killer who's just out for money, a quippy and light-hearted hero with a flirtatious side, or a troubled ex-soldier with a dark past? I
All of them. And remember, there's dinosaurs in this movie.
don't fucking know. The script tries to make her a bit of everything, and it's just as tonally diluted as you might think. Scarlett Johansson struggles through the movie with the faintly
I wonder how many dinosaur bones in museums are fake.
baffled smile of a star who can't wait to cash that paycheck and get the fuck out of there. And quite
I wonder how much things in the museums are fake. And just they're like a replica of the actual one.
frankly, I don't blame her. Generic sidekick guy is a perfect example of how to waste a really good actor. Mahershala Ali is a talent just waiting to be used, but the movie gives him nothing to do. He's just kind of there, functionally identical to
Yeah, he seems like a cool guy.
tough mercenary lady with the same backstory and personality, and eating up a lot of character beats that should have gone to her instead. You know, it's really not that hard to come up with a fun
That thing just looks straight out of Alien. Like that looks like an alien. Where's the Predator? Oh my gosh. The universes are connected. Humans are the ones that ended up making the aliens. Aliens ended up taking out the human race, or almost. They leave Earth because they somehow now make spaceships. Thousands of years later, humans are coming back, and it's the natives' times. And then a predator comes and attacks the clan of natives, and the one woman survives. And then aliens and predators come to Earth, and boom, you got aliens versus predators, and it's a circle of life.
story for a Jurassic World movie, but holy fuck, you'd never think so from watching this steaming pile of dinosaur shit. Jurassic World Afterbirth is everything I hate about modern cinema. It's what happens when a studio has too much money, too much resources, and absolutely no idea what to do with any of it.
And I think also with how the money's a big thing. I'm sure once you have so much money, you don't have to think about it. I feel like when a company's struggling, that's when they put in their A game. But when a company's making so much money, they start slacking because they're like, hey, we don't need to work hard. We're gonna make money regardless. And then you get the endless cycle of making lots of money and then losing money, working harder, making lots of money from working hard, and it's just back and forth, back and forth.
It's a movie that should have been aborted long before it emerged into the world, and if you value your wallet or your sanity, you'll skip this one and just rewatch the original instead.
See, I originally thought this movie was going to be... I didn't know it was just on the island the whole time again. I thought since if I remembered correctly, did the dinosaurs not, like, leave the island? Or at least some of them. I would have thought that these flying ones would have been a menace to other parts of the Earth.
Believe me, you'll have a lot more fun. Anyway, that's all I've got for today.
definitely quite the video. Yeah, no, it's quite sad when you have a lot of movies that are just slop. I'm okay with slop from time to time, but there's just a lot of slop being produced out there lately, and it's kind of sad. So when you get stuff like K-pop Demon Hunters, you enjoy it when a movie's good, you know? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a like. It'll be in the description, of course. And if you like the channel, give this gentleman a subscribe. You guys have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, and God bless you.